Well, my name is Clinton Brinkship, and I'm giving you the rundown of my Deskbot deck that I created about 2 weeks ago.
Oh wait, I'm pretty sure it was last Monday.
And I mean, it's not too bad. I mean, it's doing pretty good against stronger decks, Blue Eyes, Dark Magicians,
Fluffos.
and I mean, I love the deck. So I'm gonna give you just a little short rundown about what's going on in this deck and how it works. So let's start off. I have 3 level 1 Deskbot 1 tuners. Now the funny thing with these is once they're tuned, if I can special summon 2 Despots correctly on the field, then I can immediately special summon Deskbot number 1 out of my graveyard. So it's real easy to get synchros off and to basically keep monsters on the field. Next card I have here is Deskbot number 2. Funny thing about these things are, if they are special summoned, then I can add 1 Deskbot number from my deck to my hand. While it's on the field, all Deskbot cards I control gain 500 attack and defense instead of this card. So it helps sort of build up the defense, the attack, and helps keep my Deskbot a little safer. I
gotta resume. I pause it when you put your hand in the middle. You drive your cards out of the way. Didn't jump.
So the next card I have, sadly, is only 1 number 3. It's sort of the same effect. When this card is special summoned, and I can special summon 1 Deskbot monster from my deck to my hand, and all Despots I control, or select 1, its attack increases by 500 attack and defense instead of this card.
I wish I have an Asher camera now.
So, decent card.
Your limit is 15 minutes.
And the next cards I have for you is one of my favorites. Deskbot number 4, level 4. When I summon this card, I can make the rated effect. Send a Deskbot card from my deck to my graveyard. It gains 500 attack for each level of that monster I sent. And if it attacks and successfully destroys a monster, I can immediately special summon 2 monsters on the field. So it's easy to get combos off and synchro material out if I need to.
I gotta say something. That card, I hate that card. I hate you.
The next card I have for you is 2 number 5s.
And what are they?
They are Pendulum Monsters rank 10. If this card is normal or special summoned, I can take 1 spell and trap card or on the field, destroy it, and if this card gains 500 attack and defense for every face-pop monster in my extra deck, so every Deskbot monster that are pendulums are destroyed on the field gets into my extra deck, it gains attack for those monsters.
Then when you do that, you gotta do the extra deck too. That's part of the deck. That's the rules of doing YouTube.
Next 3 cards is Deskbot 6, same process, Pendulum. Instead, they're ranked number 1s. Those help me with the Pendulum scale. They have the same effect. I target 1 face-up spell and trap card, destroy it if I do. And then I'm allowed to, this gains 500 attack and defense for every face-up Deskbot in my extra deck. So same process. If any Deskbot's destroyed and sits in my extra deck, it gains an attack for it.
Please shut up. I'm trying to do a YouTube video.
Next I have for you is 3 Despots 7.
Oh, we got
Deskbot number 7, rank 7.
I'll put it like this. I like to see it.
They're ranked 10. And
this
card gains the attack of Despots in my graveyard by 500 attack and defense. So it's not that bad, and I'd say it pretty helps. It's also its effect is if it's in defense. If it's in defense mode, then its effect activates if someone goes to attack my Deskbot level 8 or Deskbot level 4 they would have to attack my Deskbot level 7 because its ability says that when they target an attack on a Deskbot, it must attack Deskbot number 7. So the Swords that leads away the attack of my important monsters and targets my level 7s, which is not that really important at all.
Okay.
So
Her Deskbot 7. And Deskbot, it should be Deskbot 8.
Deskbot 8. It's a she, surprisingly. She is a pendulum monster, level 8. Pendulum rank number 1. She gains attack and defense. In effect, attack and defense for every Deskbot monster in my graveyard. Her effect is that if someone targets one of my other Deskbots with a card effect, then her ability activates that effect must target her instead. So it sort of saves my important monsters for the same point and reason.
Okay. And that's all the monsters do so. Right? Nope.
Deskbot 9. He's my favorite out of the bunch.
I like Deskbot 9
His
too.
ability is that he's a rank. Okay, first of all, he is a rank 9 Deskbot, machine type effect.
Can I just say something? His name said how much he would be ranked by.
Yeah, I know.
His name said it. All the Deskbots have the name.
His ability is he can combine all attack of all Deskbot monsters on the field onto his own, and he can attack, but he's the only one allowed to be attacked. But the funny thing is, when he attacks, no one can activate no card effect until it ends the battle step, or battle damage. Meaning the damage would have to go through. They have no choice about it. That's the reason why I like this.
I can't. Ladies and gentlemen. Wait, let me find that card. Where's Variable at? That means
How about that?
I can't activate this card from Deskbot 9 effect. I can't discard a man to save my life once. Right? Okay, those
Okay. Next card I have
there's
is
a non-death.
Sharingan, level 3. It allows me to
YouTube view.
It allows me
YouTube
to add one monster with 1500 less attack to my deck to my hand.
I suggest that guy.
And it allows me, because all my Deskbots are 500 attack and less, so it allows me to basically bring out anything I need. Next is
Sandram.
Petroid. When he's summoned on the field, it allows me to pick up a face-down defense monster, and allows me to look at it and put it back down. So it sort of plans for me in the future about how I should take on my opponent's cards and get to see what he has laying face down.
And also 4th edition. That 4th edition, both of them.
Next I have a Sonic Warrior. When this card is sent to the graveyard, all level 2 lower monsters I currently have gain 300 attack. So it helps with my lower bot numbers, like 2 and 1s. If they need extra attack to sort of survive a turn, I can use him. It sort of helps me out a little bit. Next I have Card Trooper, also machine type. His effect is that I can send 3 cards from the top of my deck to the graveyard, and his attack increases by 300 attack from each card sent to the graveyard. The funny thing is, say if I have Deskbot 8 on the field, he gains the attack of Deskbots in the graveyard, so if I activate Card Trooper's effect and send Deskbots to the graveyard, he gains that attack, which I think is quite fun.
You have 8 minutes left. 8 minutes to do more stuff.
Speed Warrior, also a tuner that I decided to put in there. Sort of, I don't really worry about his effect. His main purpose is for tuning, so that's why he is in there in the first place. I also have Cyber Phoenix.
Did I give you that?
No, I've had that. That allows me to target one machine type monster I control. He cannot be affected by any card effect until Cyber Phoenix itself is destroyed, so he's sort of protected. I have Tuning Well that counts as a level 2 tuner when it's summoned onto the field. Helps me for any higher tuners that I need or sort of...
Do how I do it. That's how I know when I do my YouTube video.
Next, I have Tuning Gear. I can equip to any regular non-tuner monster. It becomes a tuner, which sort of helps me out with any monster I need to tune.
Yeah, I know.
I have Unstoppable Evolution. If I have less attack, my Deskbots can increase from 500 to 2,400. But if I have less than my opponent, then it drops down to a measly 1,000. I have Deskbot's assembly line that increases my monster's attack for every machine type that's destroyed. I get to place a token on it, and then after so many tokens, I can send it to the graveyard and special summon a machine type monster with the number of that tokens, 2 levels.
Okay. And they have shut up when we're trying to do
I got Deskbot 7. Not Deskbot 7. Deskbot base. Increasing my Deskbot level by 500 attack and defense. Its ability is I can show you the amount of Deskbots in my hand, shuffle it back in my deck, and draw the same amount of cards. So it's sort of like hand destruction like that, and get new hands or reload. And also its second ability is I can banish 9 different machine type monsters' name from my graveyard to basically banishing them. And it allows me to send all cards on the field, graveyard, and hand that my player controls and put it back in his deck, shuffle, and then he has to start over with only 1 card instead of 5.
This is the longest video.
Next I have Invocation or Invigoration that increases Earth-type monsters' attack by 200? No, by 400 attack, but decreases my defense by 200.
Yeah.
So it sort of helps. I have another Deskbot base, same purpose. Swords of Concealing Light. Puts all currently face-up monsters down to face down till my opponent's second standby phase. Have double summon to get off monsters quickly if I need to. I have another Deskbot base.
You say you have 3 Deskbot base now.
I have 3 of them. I have Bad End. If anyone tries to activate any effects, I can activate it and destroy the card, activate the effect, and negate it. I have Synchro Deflector. If activate only when the synchro monster I control is targeted for attack, I can negate and destroy the monster that is attacking it. Then I also have Call Underhaunted to bring out any Deskbot I need to. I have Phoenix Wing to discard 1 card and put 1 monster on the field back into the player's hand. I have Phoenix Chain to lock up any monsters my opponents have. Real Metal Morph to beef up and sort of protect my Deskbot base or any of my Deskbots at all. Have Half Break to save my monsters or my Deskbots and only take up half the damage. And I also have Negate to also negate spells, or not spells, get an attack that anyone might declare. So I have X-Cyber Wave also in my extra deck, mainly for the damage, honestly, because I don't have no warriors in this deck at all, so he's just meant for attack.
And wait, Jimmy, that card was given by the YouTube channel myself.
I also have Gaia, the Force of Earth.
Also by me.
I have Crystal Wing Synchron Dragon.
Not by me.
His effect is that any level 5 or higher effect activates, I can negate and destroy it if it targets any monster that I control. I have Cloud Castle also, meant for basically defense points to help keep my defense up, that sort of puts an impenetrable wall.
You really can't even listen. Now.
I have 3 Deskbot Jets.
The vets?
Activate one of their abilities only once per turn, only 1 at a time. I can destroy 1 Deskbot I control, target 1 monster my opponent controls and destroy it, or I can destroy 1 Deskbot that I control and special summon another Deskbot from my deck to the field.
See my hand? It's only him. You have 2 minutes left.
Next, I also have Gauntlet Launcher.
That is
a Z's warrior monster with 2,400 attack and 28 defense. I can detach 1 overlay and target 1 monster my opponent controls and destroy it. As well as Angron the Sea Castle, or Castrum.
Is that for defense mainly?
Yeah, I'd say it's mainly for defense. I don't worry about none of its effects. So, this would be my extra deck in my Deskbot deck, and you've seen my entire Deskbot deck, how it works. and what it's all made of. I'm proud of it and how it works and how the ability works and all that. So I'd say thank you for watching, subscribe, view. I'd say that'd be about it, and thank you for showing up.
Yep, got it.